Well, thank you very much. I'm Joe on vocals. We have Pradeep and Ian on keyboards today. And we're here to talk to you about the two things you care the most about, your money and your children. And they are correlated. When you look at us, all of us in this room have one thing in common. We were all born in the last century, and for most of us, the internet came into our lives partway through. But when you look at the teenagers and the tweens today, they're growing up in a world where they have never not known the internet. And yet there are no safe, secure purchasing mechanisms for them online. We at VirtualPiggy have set out to create a solution that solves some of the big issues with youth purchasing that affect us all. Issues like the fraud, the friction, and the privacy concerns. At VirtualPiggy, the family sets up a family wallet, and the parent can determine things like a monthly allowance. You're 14 years old, I'm going to let you spend maybe $40 a month. Here's where you can spend it. Once it's set up, the under 18 is able to make purchasing decisions and transactions for themselves and manage their own finances within the boundaries set by the parents. There's about 1 billion under 18s on the planet, and hardly any of them have a credit card. And yet virtually all of them have at least one of these things. Over 70% of American high schoolers carry a smartphone. Let's switch to the phone, please. And we're now going to show you the experience of using the phone and using the VirtualPiggy wallet. Can we switch to the phone? Okay, so I'm going to go into my VirtualPiggy wallet. Ian, it's off. There you go. And here within my wallet, I get to see how much money I've got available to spend. I also can see any offers I've got. Now, any of you who have teenagers out there probably know that kids are very savvy and very conscious when it's their own money. If it's your money, there's plenty of it and it's easily available. But if it's their own money, they're paying a lot of attention. As I look down here, I can see there's an offer from Fathead. Now, being as I'm British, I live in LA, I support the LA Galaxy. I'm going to go shopping, take this offer, and I'm going to go down and buy this LA Galaxy wall decal that I've been wanting for a long time. So we're on the Fathead site now. We choose this particular decal that I like. I'm going to add it to my cart. My discount is applied, and at this point I'm going to check out. Now, when I see the standard options that Fathead asks for, if I click standard checkout, it's going to ask me to enter my address, my shipping information, my name, and then my credit card, which I don't have. I also don't have a PayPal account. But I do have a VirtualPiggy account, and fortunately for me, Fathead is one of the merchants that works with VirtualPiggy. So I click on VirtualPiggy to check out. It's going to ask me to enter my PIN that identifies me. I simply enter my PIN, and at this point, VirtualPiggy passes information into Fathead in terms of where I live. Fathead can use this to calculate the shipping costs and give me a total. At this point, I can go ahead and place my order. When I place my order, VirtualPiggy passes all of the parents' information that they have in the wallet in terms of the purchasing mechanism into Fathead's payment gateway and affects the transaction. So now let's take another look at my wallet. Within my wallet, at any time, I can see how much I've got available to spend, how much I've spent. The system also supports gift cards. So parents are allowed to invite grandparents, aunts and uncles into the system, and they can give me gift cards which I can use both online and in stores. So it's a true wallet for me as a teenager. I can also see recent receipts of purchases I've made. Ian just clicked on that Fathead one that we've just done. I can see any notifications, I can see my funding sources, and if I'm saving for something, I can see where I am with my savings goal. You know, if I'm 10 or 11 years old, I may be saving up for a pair of sneakers. If I'm 14 or 15, I'm probably saving for a car. And the VirtualPiggy wallet gives you the ability to support all of that. Okay, so now, most of you know teenagers are pretty mobile these days. So let's take a look at a transaction that would occur in a store using VirtualPiggy. Using my VirtualPiggy wallet, again, I can see stores that are nearby that I am allowed and authorized to make transactions in. I also can see any offers. So at this point, I'm going to look through, and I can see there's an offer coming through from Claire's. All headbands half price. Seems like a pretty good offer for me. So I'm going to go into Claire's, opens door, walks in. I can see a lovely selection of headbands here. I'm going to choose the particular headband that I want to make the purchase. I'm going to say I'm going ahead to make this purchase. And VirtualPiggy now generates a barcode. This barcode uniquely identifies me and puts the payment information up front into a barcode that can then be used by Claire's, the merchant. Here you go, miss. I'd like this, please. At this point, the cashier now scans the item. Oh, sorry, switch to the computer, please. Sorry. So this is a simulated EPOS system. The cashier can scan the item, hopefully scan the barcode on the item, and then scan my barcode to get the payment information. Now, what we've done here is we use NFC technology, but we also work within the existing payment rails. So by working within the existing payment rails, this means we can integrate with about 80% of the world's 3 million merchants within about a 5 to 6 week period. So no need for them to change their point of sale systems. We can integrate with the existing hardware and bring purchases from the wallet directly in store. Okay, let's move back to the phone, please. So there, you can see what we've shown you today is we've shown you an omni-channel purchasing experience. Using the wallet, we were able to look at all offers, we were able to purchase online and in a physical store. We are from VirtualPiggy. We are a publicly traded company. We trade under the ticker symbol of VPIG. We'd love to talk to you more about what we're doing. So please come and visit us afterwards. We're on a stand out there. Thank you very much for your time.